Hi there, this is SwissBorg. Okay, so I'm just responding because there was a comment earlier on saying, what happened to my trade, my $200 challenge trades, did I get wrecked? And, am I hiding away a bit like what that Martini guy does? That's probably a little bit unfair, but I must admit he does go quiet when the trade goes a little bit against him anyway. But he always seems to get out okay. To be honest, you can get out of anything if you've got enough money, But unfortunately, with the $200 challenge, I was just, trying to stick with the $200 that I got. If I'd have had more when it started going really badly south, I would have increased the margin and tried to save it. But unfortunately, I didn't. I got wrecked, and I did say so on my Telegram group. I did this thing at 7:35 yesterday morning saying OFFS, and then I quoted the thing from the Silvergate website, which doesn't seem as bad as everyone's making out, to be honest. I know it looks like they've gone bust, but I think it's a section of their company has gone bust, the bit that deals with crypto. It's obviously not good, but it's not like FTX all over again. So that's my thoughts about that. Anyway, I did say I need to do something before the weekend, and I started to make a video, and at one point I could have just closed everything and come out with about $1,500, which would have been a shame because at one point I was up to nearly 4,000 to be honest from the original 200. And I didn't do that, did I? I kind of waited till it went badly south, and I got an email from ByBit saying I was near liquidation, and I had no choice really just to sort of close the trade, and I closed the trade with something like a 79% loss or something. So I went down from it was pretty much $2,500. I went down to about $200. so I'm back where I was in January, and I did try doing a little stupid 15x trade, and I panicked and realised I was revenge trading. Anyway, so what I did in the Telegram group, I kind of documented all that I did really, and just made out how stupid I was, and then I just told you what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, which is I've gone a bit more sensible. I'll just show you because here I kind of went long again. Now I know some of you think I should be shorting, and I certainly should have been shorting, certainly a couple of weeks ago, but I wasn't. Because I don't know. To me, I still think the price of Bitcoin is going to go up a lot all of a sudden, and I just don't know when it's going to be. I think it's going to be quite soon, but I've been saying that for quite a long time now, so I'm probably talking rubbish, but that's what I believe anyway. So consequently, I don't really want to short, because if I short and the price shoots up, I'm just going to feel terrible and not enjoy the loss. So instead, I'm enjoying the loss on the way down. I'm not enjoying it at all, by the way. That's a ridiculous thing to say. So where am I now? Okay, so what I did was I entered, maybe slightly foolishly, at $20,375, but with only a quarter of what I have, which is now not a lot, to be honest. Actually, that was only worth $44, and the other 75% I have for the moment left it down here, 19,222. Okay, that might be a bit low, but to be honest, I just don't want to get near liquidation ever again. It was horrible. I didn't enjoy it, and it was one of the worst feelings you can have in the world. Actually, that's probably not true either. I've had much worse feelings, but it's not a nice feeling knowing that you're going to lose a shit ton of money. It's never good, even if it's money that you've just made. So I don't know. It's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it? The whole bloody life is swings and roundabouts, to be honest. Anyway, so let's have a look. So that's what I did there. That was probably not a good thing. What do I think it's going to do? I think we might go down to 19,200. If so, that means this order here will fill, and everything will be good, and we'll go back up and go to the moon, and I'll make some money. The thing is now is to get back to where I was, and kind of psychologically I think that I need to get back there as quickly as possible because I've just effed up, and I want to get the money back as soon as possible. And that's a kind of unrealistic way to think, really. What I need to think is slow and steady. I need to think about making, I don't know, either 1% a day or 10% every few days, something like that, and if I do something if I make 50% over the week and then all of a sudden I make a wrong decision, lose 10%, just take the loss, and that's what I wasn't doing before. And it's not so much I wasn't taking the profit, I wasn't taking the losses, I wasn't actually accepting that here's a loss, let's get out of this trade, look for another one. And that's what I should have done. That's what I didn't do. So, some important lessons to be learnt here. But at the end of the day, I started off with about $200. I've got slightly less than $200 now. But, hopefully we can get that back up again soon. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So there's this order here, which is the current one, which is 11% down. It's not too bad. It's only actually $5 down. And then I've got this other one set here at 19,222 with the remaining remaining 3/4 of the money. So that's what I'm looking for there. And I'm going to leave it like that over the weekend because I'm away at the moment. I'm not at home. I'm not in front of my usual screens and stuff. I'm just using my laptop. Mind you, I use my laptop all the time, but I don't know. I just haven't got my own Wi-Fi and that kind of thing, my own chair. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, just things are different. So I can't give this my 100%, but I will be able to on Monday. So that's what I'm doing. So I just thought I'd fill you in and, tell you what I'm thinking. Let's have a look at the indicators though, just to see if there's any clues there to see what's going on. Okay, so this is what I did with one of my, my kind of private trades, if you like, the bigger ones that I sort of play with on my own in secret. I was looking at this Fibonacci here from this low here on last day of the year, last year. Is that really when it was? Anyway, from there to a high that was on the 22nd of February, my old girlfriend's birthday. Weird days. But yeah, looking at the Fibonacci there, the golden pocket is sitting here between 20,776 and 19,684. So what I actually did on my trade was I had an order set here, and it did actually trigger actually. So that's good. Now, why didn't I do that with the challenge trade? It's because I was looking at this low down here. So I basically put the Fibonacci down here. Okay. So that's why I was looking at more at that 19,222. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that's where the 19,222 came from. So I still think it's possible that the price could come down here. If it goes below there, that's when it could go very, very south. Because if I put on the VRVP, if I put that on, there's this void of liquidity here. So that could easily come down to where all this trading was here before, at like 16.8 or something as low as that. Now, if that happens, that's going to be quite scary. And, that's going to panic a lot of people. I mean, that is way back to the price that it was in January 23. That's this year, isn't it? So it's all happened quite quick, isn't it? And I think people are forgetting this, the fact that, from January to a couple of weeks ago, it had gone up 53%. That's a big move. I mean, compare that with like normal stocks and stuff like that, shares, and, all them things just move a couple of percent every year, And this is why a lot of people don't like crypto, because of this volatility. But at the same time, it's why a lot of people love it, because, the ability to make money quickly is there. But of course, you can also lose it quickly, But that's why we're in it. I think that's why we're in it. Anyway, so meanwhile, I've got like a little tiny irresponsible trade going over on a BTC USDT pair, and I'm doing like 22x leverage, and it's like this one had an entry of 19,919, and currently like it's only $12 in profit, but 23%. I don't know. The opportunities here are insane, really, aren't they? It's a matter of being able to play it right, and I've clearly demonstrated that I can do it right for a while, and then all of a sudden I do a massive F up, and it all goes bad. Anyway, so I'm keeping it real, and I'm just sort of showing you what I'm doing, so you can play too. If you want to do that, go to savewith.crypto.org/ByBit and get up to a $30,000 bonus, or you can go to savewithcrypto.org/BitGet and get up to a $8,000 bonus. Obviously, you have to deposit a large amount to get those bonuses, but they do actually work, and I have actually proved that. So you can do that. But join the Telegram group, and it's all good fun. That's savewithcrypto.org/TG. And above all, tell your friends. Maybe not. Take care. Peace.